doing?
Good, good.
Fire away.
How are you feeling, first off?
Feel great, man.
You feel great?
Yes, sir.
Getting through it. Attitude-wise, you guys are 2-0. It hasn't been easy, right? This last game was hard, but how do you, as a group of guys, make sure you don't look over and see a team that struggled and think, well, you can just go beat the team?
Yeah, it's sort of you get that question a lot. At the end of the day, we're in the National Football League. You can't take any team lightly. They get paid at the end of the day just like we do. And this is a very talented team we're facing, regardless of record, what shows, they're going to come up, they're going to show to play. So at the end of the day, as a team, we just go to work every day, do what the coaches tell us. We strive for perfection. We're going to fall a little short, but we're just going to be the best we can be every day.
When you, as a player last week, you were off on Thursday. The league was crazy on Sunday. A lot of weird things happened. How did you consume football on Sunday? Did you pay attention? Were you red zoning it? Were you watching games?
Yeah, I do a little bit of a lot. I'm on my video games most of the time, but then on my other monitor, I got the games going. Then I have my friends hitting me up. Then I'm watching Twitter. So always around it to some capacity. Not like the usual just sit down and watch it, but always watching something.
Understanding that the Chargers are a tough front, I know that there's probably points of improvement that you guys wanted to take on this week. What were the points maybe from Andy Heck just about what you guys as a whole could do a little bit better?
Yeah, I would say I'll put on myself just execution and then just consistency. Just striving to be a better offensive lineman in those two facets. And you'll show the different results will show up on the field and on tape.
Trey, specifically to the Colts, what are you seeing out of their defensive line that you got to look out for?
Yeah, great defensive front. Guy like Forrest Buckner, Grover Stewart. Great players, great run defenders. It's going to be a great challenge up front. It's going to be a fun game, but they're excellent football players.
The Colts just ruled out Shaq Leonard. And I know he's a guy that you always have to keep an eye on, but how much does this change the dynamic of what you guys see in the Colts defense?
Yeah, man. I can speak for us. Whenever someone goes down, it's a next man up mentality. Once again, they're another NFL football team, so they'll have someone in there that's fully capable. For us, it really doesn't change anything. We have to go out there and execute at a high level and pretty much just do our job. But at the end of the day, we just have to execute and do our work.
When you guys have seen a little more blitz maybe this year than last year, it's only a couple of games in. It's a shell game every week, right? You don't know what you're going to get. Have you been surprised at all that you've seen as much pressure coming in the first two games as more than you saw last year?
Not entirely. Just something that a lot of teams do. Just sort of expected. We're always prepared for it, but I wouldn't necessarily call it surprising because, at the end of the day, Coach Heck, Coach Matei, they do a great job in blitz meeting and making sure we're all fully prepared for what we face.
When it starts happening, like the Cardinals did a lot of it, right? You get to feel early in the game that this is how it's going to be all day long.
Yeah, you can.
You better be ready for it, like at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. You can sort of feel team tendencies. A lot of times, especially if you miss one, they'll go back to what works. But obviously, if you shut it down, it's sort of unlikely they'll keep doing it. But you definitely can get a feel for it in games.
Okay, thanks, Trey.
Thank you, guys.
Safe travels.